Stacy M. Lahan, hello. Finding Nico, welcome. Hello from Alaska, Nico from Alaska, hi. How are you today? I'm great. How are you? How are you doing? How are you, Lahan? Lisa, welcome. Lancy, hello. Day 3 of me calling you daddy. I wonder how many days you'll stick around until we never see you again, Nico. You'll hold the daddy world record for sure. Alex, hello. Jen, thank you for the follow. Pamela, hello. I'm okay. How's your day been? My day's been good. I've got a lot done. I'm already done for the day. After I'm done with the live, I get to relax for the rest of the day. I'm 69 days. 69 days are the goal. Thanks for the spooky lightning hands, Lahan. You're sick, Lahan. I'm sorry. Hi, Stephanie. I feel like that's a good goal of 69 days of calling me daddy. That's fine. If that's the world record, we love it. We love to see it. Hi, Maria. Dylan TikToks, welcome. Thanks for the chills, Lahan. Your favorite number's 13? Well, no. Inches. Thanks for the chills, Lahan. Marl17, welcome. Hello, Shauna. How's Haven doing? Jesse, welcome. Where are you from? I'm from Ohio. Where are you from? What made you laugh? It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm not one of these TikTokers with their little make me laugh for $100 signs. Hello, handsome. Hello, Rebecca. Amy, welcome. Maddie06118, hi. Haven is good. He was called into his base for something. You live in Ohio? Same. From California? Thanks for being here. You want lunch? A volunteer soldier. Hello, Marie. Rebecca, welcome. 14-footer, hello. What do y'all want to talk about today? What topic should we go on about? Because I'm in a ranting mood. Your boy's ready for rants. Thought I'll get $50. Could you imagine? I'll do a make me cry. Make me cry for $100. What kind of music do you like? I like every single music of all time. If it's good music, I'll listen to it. It doesn't matter what the genre. I'll listen to rap, country, pop. It doesn't matter. Talk about toxicity and relationships. Well, be more specific. Good evening from the UK. Hello, Stacey from the UK. There's a lot of toxicity in relationships we could talk about. Do you think cheaters deserve another chance? I don't. Nobody deserves another chance. I will give everybody a million chances except for cheaters. Because cheating is a behavioral pattern. So once a cheater, always a cheater. How old are you? I'm 31. Do you like Melanie Martinez? I do like Melanie Martinez. Do you sing? I don't. How are you, Jordan? Was that a British accent? It was because we got a Brit in here. Hello, Stacey. Thanks for being here. Do they change? They don't change, unfortunately. Cheaters do not change. A cheater's a cheater. Now, can a cheater maybe go to therapy, learn to suppress their urge to cheat? Yes, but it's who they are. You know, like you can, I guess, make a snake behave, but it's still a snake. A cheater's always going to be a cheater. Too many good ones out there to stay with a cheater. But I change for now, Nico. Like, my favorite thing is like when I say once a cheater, always a cheater, there'll always be somebody who's cheated and they're like, well, I've never cheated again. Yet. Yet. Well, I found it like come in here on your deathbed and tell me you never cheated again. And then I'll be like, okay. And then don't fuck your doctor before you die, you know? I found it sounded like home. So well done. You. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for appreciating my British accent. Thanks for being a British person who appreciates my British accent. I clicked the follow button. Are you excited for? I had no idea Melanie Martinez is having a new album, but I'll definitely listen to it. I never cheated, but I know Haven was so being a player and being a cheater are not the same things. We're all a little bit of a player when we're younger and we're figuring things out. That's okay. I was a bit of a player too. Hello, Shannon. What's up? I'm just hanging out, Astro. Never cheated, but was was cheated on. She wasn't even cute. Kind of looked like Caroline's replacement. It's true. I surpassed the urge exactly. Yeah, but the thing is, like, people don't cheat on you because somebody's more attractive or whatever. It's just because they have an urge in them to cheat. You know, they have to get it out of them. They have to purge this. And it's not because the other person's more attractive than you or this or that. It's just because they're a shitty person and they can't suppress their urges to be a shitty person and they just cheat. He regrets everything and he's 25 now. Well, he's married, so tell him to stop fucking regretting shit. Haven, stop regretting shit. Move on. Move on with your life. You're married now. Who cares about your past? Also, the support from your partner is a huge help too. I know not everyone has those partners. Yeah, and that's important to find a supportive partner. And that's something I just won't accept anymore is a partner who's unsupportive, who isn't willing to listen, who I can't be open with my feelings about. It's enough for me. He's locked in. He knows that's good. By the way, I have permission from my partner to call you daddy. Good. Perfect. Hello, Shelly. But yeah, like if you're gonna date somebody who's cheated in the past, just know that that's in them, and maybe they've grown as a person and they have their urges under control. But the risk is always there. If they're a cheater, that's who they are. If they cheat on you, sorry, you're out. Elnet, hello, how are you? Like if you cheat on me, it's one and done. You don't get a second chance for cheating. I will give you a second chance for literally anything else other than cheating. Like if you if we have leftover pizza and I go to the fridge to get some and it's gone, I'll forgive you. As much as it hurts. As much as it I'm gonna cry. As much as it hurts to go for pizza and it's not there. I guess I'll forgive you. I've got actual tears coming. Thank you for the 50 roses. Be strong. Hello, Amanda. Thanks for being here. Alexander, welcome. Amanda, how have you been? I haven't heard from you in so long. Tina, hello. Okay, let's say you get literally stabbed in the back. Nico, thank you so much for making that Corgi Shake Attack. I appreciate you so much. And I followed you back. Hopefully I followed you back. Because TikTok's been weird with following lately. Like sometimes I'll try to follow somebody and then I refresh and I'm not following them. So I don't know what's going on there. But I did click the follow button. If it doesn't show that I followed you, call me out next time I'm live. You're welcome. I'm sorry about your pizza. It's okay. Kenneth-3, hello. Jen, thanks for the follow. I need some cheering up today. Tell me a joke. I don't have any jokes. What's wrong, Strawberry? Why you need cheering up? Thank you for more roses. Straw. Be straw. You the best. Me. Both of you are sad? So, Strawberry, why are you sad? What do you need cheering up from? I'm just overwhelmed and down. Do you want to talk about it, Strawberry? Or you just want to hang out? Oh, you mean that you're the joke? I mean, I've got jokes, but they're not appropriate for TikTok. I'm family friendly now. It's almost Friday. I need some tequila. Hello, Sophia. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll drink a little this weekend. How are you, Sophia? Tequila with lime and ice. I need margaritas. Your thing, girl. In Hawaii, they pass a noise ordinance now. You can only use aloha. Get out of here. Get out of here right now. I'm doing great, Sophia. Y'all, did you hear that they might be I don't know about might be getting rid of TikTok, but there's some serious talk about I love that type of there's some serious talk about banning TikTok in America. Which that's not fun. That ain't fun. Strawberry likes the joke. Both of you and Strawberry just go tell each other jokes in a corner somewhere. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think TikTok will ever be banned. We made it this far, you know. And mega restrictions. What are restrictions on the purple pink? Let's cheer up. What restrictions on the purple pink have you heard about? Hello, Hannah. So I haven't heard anything about that, other than them getting rid of bonuses for the time being. Yo, what's up? Hello. Item, how have you been? Let me find it again. It was an article. Share with your boy. Hello, Olivia. Had a TikTok break, but it's good in the hood. And you? I've been good. I'm glad to see you back. It's been so long. Ooh. I feel my chest. My chest popping. The Nutty Nurse, hello. Thanks for being here. The Nutty Nurse, thank you for the follow. Says, who will let me borrow their children? I have a sponsorship and they want to do a partnership with me, but I need to have a child and I don't have any children. So who wants to make a children real fast? Good morning, hello. I just had an interesting breakup / taking a break with my boyfriend, so breakup. Breaks aren't real. You wanna share details or no? Or should I just rant about it? I work in a depressing place. TikTok lives like this are so fun. Good. I'm glad you can have fun in here. So when somebody says they want to take a break, are you the one? You want to borrow someone's good? Yeah. I need to make a video. What is this? Earth grade. What is Earth grade? They want influencers who have children. Yeah, I'll share details. Hit me with it. What is this about? What does this have to do with children? Oh, from this generation to the next. Love our planet. Okay. So they want a sappy video about like, I use biodegradable bags. Not for me, but for this little guy. And then there's sad music. Okay. Blagger Girl, thank you for the follow. I have three, pick one. My husband is so attached to each other like a BFF. And I get mad about a lot. That's normal, right? You and your husband are attached to each other like a BFF, and you get mad a lot about it. Hold up. You get mad at your husband for being there? It's normal to be attached to each other like best friends. It's normal to be best friends with your partner. It's not normal to be upset about it. That's a sign of a possible dismissive avoidant attachment style. Finding Nico. And you gotta heal that. You gotta heal it. It's okay to take space and need space every once in a while, but you have to communicate that need. Don't just take it. Don't just be disappearing, Nico. Ask for space. Basically, we got into a fight 2 weeks ago. Hadn't talked to me until yesterday, my birthday. He went a whole week and 6 days without talking to you. Came over today. My husband, his wife, have a serious problem. Well, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. That's what I mean. Sorry. Typo error. What do you mean? That you get mad? Do you get mad for your husband just being there? Manaya, well, and talked about how he is going through a deep depression and doesn't know who he is. So this sounds like a bunch of bullshit, Nighty Nurse. I would consider yourself single. This guy took 2 weeks away from you, not saying anything. And then he's like, oh, I think we should take a break. I just need to figure out who the fuck I am. Not my boyfriend, that's who the fuck you are. Go figure it out with somebody else. I'm not going to waste my time on somebody who doesn't know that they want me. Get the fuck out of here. I found the article. It took a minute. Let me know when you're ready for I'm ready for the purple pink specifics. I was talking about my husband and his ex-wife. Oh, your husband and his ex-wife are like BFFs. That's weird. That's normal that you're mad about it. Got you. No, that's nah. If you're buddy with your ex-husband, wife, ex in general, that's cool, but I'm coming. You're not hanging out with them alone. I'm gonna be around. I ain't having that shit. That's a no from me, dog. I'm single from Uganda. Be able to love himself alone before he can commit to gag me with a fucking spoon. He needs to focus on him and his daughter. Let him focus on him and his daughter alone. He said he took so long to get back to me because he wanted to make sure he was making. Nah, he took so long to get back in you because he was 2 inches deep into in I don't know what's the opposite of nutty. The sane nurse. No, that guy's full of shit. He's full of shit, nutty nurse. It is weird, but they have a kid, so I guess I really can't cut them off. Look, just because you have kids with somebody doesn't mean you got to be their best friend. Co-parenting doesn't mean you hang out and go fucking golfing together. That's weird. Like, go get your wife, bro. Go get your fucking wife. You like hanging out with her that much? Go get your fucking wife. Like, what are you talking? You have a kid together. You've been intimate before. Get the fuck out of here. You don't need to be their best friend. You communicate about the child and that's it. Nah, that's weird. That's weird. Go get your fucking wife. To stay friends is to try to keep the door open. IML. Exactly. 100%. 100%. And like I feel like a single dad would always forever be open to taking back the mother of his child. Forever. Forever they would be open to it. I'm a married mom and two teenagers and only 35. My husband and I are in a 17-year marriage. That's awesome. Make a boundary that you're comfortable with. Facts. He still wants to be friends. I need some space. I need some space to figure out who I am. But we can stay friends and hang out and sleep together still. But I just don't. I just don't want commitment. I just want to be able to sleep with other women, and you can't be mad at it. Mad at it because you understand that I'm taking a break. That's what he's saying, Nutty Nerves. The fuck out of here. Hopes to build a relationship in a month. Nah, let him have his fucking space. He wants space, give it to him. Let this boy be Neil Armstrong. Give him all the fucking space he wants. Put him on a rocket ship. Send him to the moon. Don't pause your life. Don't be waiting on this guy to come around. Co-parenting healthy is okay. Hang out with the kids and each parent together. Yeah, go with them. They don't need to be hanging out by themselves. Emmy Arnold, hello. I'm good. The depression because he says he still cares and loves me. And also he broke up with me. Thank you, Daddy. You're welcome. They're all open to taking the ex back, even if you have kids. I mean, maybe not 100%, but 99.99999% of men will take their baby mama back for sure if she tried. Yesterday, via text on my birthday, just came over to talk about it in person today. What a great birthday gift, by the way. This guy gave you an amazing birthday gift. Just come over to break up with you. We have private time, maybe every 6 months, and you want more. Is where I'm assuming this is going. You want more private time. It was a terrible gift. Look, some people you can pull through the ringer and they'll still take you back, Mel. Don't underestimate somebody's willingness to make a family work. So Candy, the love ship is at nighttime. Cried every day during those 2 weeks. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you didn't give a fuck. Naughty Nurse, if I were you, I would consider myself single. I would not wait on this guy. Like if he comes around in a month or two, whatever. You know, take him back if you want to. But if you find somebody else in that time, hey, you shouldn't have let me go. He says he doesn't like to be physical. So if you have a partner who doesn't like to be physical and physical touch is important to you, it's as simple as like, look, we've got 3 choices here. Physical touch is important to me. I need physical intimacy with my partner. So put in the effort to give it to me, or we need to open this relationship up just for me, not for you, just for me, because you're the one that doesn't want to do our thing, you know? So we're going to halfway open up this relationship for me so I can get my physical needs met, or I have to end this relationship and find somebody who's going to give me my needs. It's as simple as that. You give it to me, we open this relationship so somebody else can give it to me, or I'm gone. Like, those are our 3 options. Like, you gotta set boundaries. Like, our needs are called needs for a reason. No partner of ours gets to not give us our needs. They are needs. Our top 2 love languages, we need those things to feel love. If my 2 needs are physical touch and quality time as my partner, you need to give me physical touch and quality time. Or we open the relationship so somebody else can give that to me, or I just simply find somebody else. Like those are our options. You figure it out. We open up the relationship, or I'm gone. Like, pick one. And the other option, the 4th option, I guess there's a 4th option. You're just like, well, I love this person and They're not willing to give me my needs, but I would rather not have my needs met than lose them. That's the fourth option that you can make. But that's up to you. That's up to you to make. But you're not allowed resenting them because that's a choice you're making. You're making the choice to not have your needs met at that point. You call makes context as normal. Handsome man, thank you, Sterling. That's the thing. He said he wants to be together after, but he can't promise that yet. Don't wait around for this guy. Start talking to other men. Start detaching, Nutty Nurse. Like, don't risk it. Compromise 100%. You got to compromise. It's giving me false hope and maybe you wait for him. Yeah, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, Nutty Nurse. I bought presents for him and his daughter's birthday last week, and he wouldn't take them to give them to her. This guy seems like a D-bag. My ex was very touchy-feely, but I stopped the intimacy because he was an abusive. Well, withholding love is not okay. Withholding love is not okay. You communicate. Look, if you don't stop with the drinking, like if you don't get some help because it's too far, we're done. But punishing by withholding is not okay. You have the communication of like, stop this unhealthy behavior or we're done. Like, make it about the unhealthy behavior. Don't make it about anything else going on in the relationship. There's no withholding, no punishment. It's as simple as fix this or I'm gone. And you need to mean it. Like, that's another thing. When you give somebody an ultimatum, you have to mean it. Because if you give an ultimatum and they call your bluff, they will manipulate you for the rest of your relationship. So you have to walk away. And when you walk away, you have to trust and have faith that they love you enough to work on themselves and come back for you. And if they don't, fuck them. Find somebody who would. Find somebody who would be like, you know what? I am fucking up. I am hurting them. I need to work on myself. I need to fix this relationship. I'm going to get help. I'm going to tell her I'm going to get help. And she can see that I'm going to get help. And then you take them back from there. I love her, but she said she can't love me because she still has a spot for her ex. What should I do? Fill her spot with somebody else, Jules. Julius. Fill her spot with somebody else. There's plenty of women out there. I know in the moment, it's hard to believe that you could ever love a woman again, that there's nobody as pretty as her, or whatever it is that makes you attracted to her, but I promise you, there are. There are plenty. There are plenty, Julius. If she's got a spot in her heart for X, you just simply be like, you just wipe your hands clean and you go forward. Act unfazed, move on, glow up, live your best life and let her watch it. You don't have to block her on social media. You can keep being your friend, whatever. Just let her watch your life. Just let her watch you become an even better man. And maybe she'll see how much you're changing, how much you're growing, and be like, damn, look, Julius over here working on his shit, and my ex is a fucking loser. I fucked up. I need to apologize to him. Just move forward, work on yourself, and fill her spot. Give her spot to somebody else. But don't be waiting on a girl whose heart belongs to another guy. Carl, hello. I can relate. It's crazy how much he changed when we adopted our daughter. It wasn't withholding a purpose. I just couldn't be intimate with anymore, so I left him. And that's great. That's great that you left him and not stayed in the relationship. I needed to hear this. So that's what I'm here for, Jocelyn. Say that again. I want to write it down. So Strawberry, I will have a replay on my YouTube, Superken TikTok. So whatever I just said, you can go back and watch it. Though, if they loved you enough, they would work on themselves thing. You can rewatch it. I'll clip it for you. Strawberry, and send it to you. They said it'd be too hard to explain who the gifts were from his daughter. Which is a weird thing to say, considering if he actually saw a future, if he actually wanted to come back, if he actually wanted to find himself and work on this relationship. He would have no issue. But the fact he doesn't want to explain to his daughter where these gifts came from tells you all you need to know. He has no intention. He has no intention of actually coming back. What his intentions are is play around the field, sleep with other women, see what else is out there, and if nobody likes him, come crawling back to you. That's what his intentions are. That's what everybody's intentions with a break are. A break is, I want to cheat on you but not get in trouble for it. And then I want somebody who's sitting there waiting for me to that I can crawl back to just in case nobody wants me. That's all a break is. Happy St. Patty's Day Eve. Hello. Hello, Beth. Julius, you're welcome. I've only been in no contact with my ex for 21 days. He was with someone else already. Facebook officially then. Beverly here. Well, hello. Well, Sassy Lassie, just push forward. Keep doing your thing, girl. Keep growing. Work on your pillars. Work on your health, your friendships, your success, business, everything. Hobbies. Just keep pushing forward. Live your best life. Lassie, give them a show. Give them something to watch. Give them something to talk about. Paige, thanks for the follow. When will you post it? I will post it after I get off here. But I will clip it for you specifically, Strawberry. I'll find that part. I will screen record it and I'll send it to you on Instagram. Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. His daughter's 4 and it's going to hurt him, he said. Yeah, but again, why would it hurt? Why would it hurt her if he has intent of coming back? There's nobody to hurt. There's nobody to hurt if he intends on actually coming back. He doesn't intend. Like you're plan Z right now. Coming back is plan Z. Thank you. I know I'm doing the right thing. It just hurts. It does hurt. I understand. We fell for each other strong emotionally quick. Only 2.5 months. I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying it. Can I have the clip too? Yes, you can. This entire live will be on YouTube. By 6 p.m. Eastern time, it'll be on YouTube. So you can replay it on there. But I'll try and find that spot. Nicole, welcome. It's like that one TikTok of like, what I just say, because I tune myself out or whatever it is. You don't have to say it. We all thought it as soon as we read that. We definitely were trauma bonded, which didn't help. Trauma bond. What do you mean by you're trauma bonded? Do you mean it in the way that people misuse trauma bond, or do you mean it in the real way that it's meant as? Do you mean trauma bond as you went through a traumatic experience together? Hey, best bro. Hi, Hassan. Or do you mean he's been abusive? He's been abusing you and keeping you hooked? Audra, hello. Vasana, welcome. Patty Reynolds, hello. Yeah, my husband of 17 years left my bedroom 15 years ago. I used to beg him to come back. Gloria, thank you for the follow. Now we're getting a divorce, but now he wants to try. It's too late. Yeah, Tiffany, you got 6 boyfriends by now. Hello, Sierra. Sierra, I'm so sad for you. I saw that your house got flooded. What's going on with that situation, Sierra? Thank you so much for the rose show. I'm so sad. Bertha, hello. You remember? I did remember Tiffany. I remember almost everything. Begin with I know. So I think your comment got filtered, Nutty Nurse. So when you say you were trauma bonded with somebody, are you saying you went through a traumatic experience with them, or are you saying they abused you and got you hooked through the abuse cycle? Like the abuse come back, abuse come back, abuse come back. Because that's a trauma bond. When people say we were trauma bonded, as in we went through an experience such as I was with them when their parent died or this or that, that's just the puppy excuse. If they won't give me my dog back. They bought me a dog for my birthday and they won't give it back. And you're just using that puppy, you're just using that experience as an excuse to hold on to them. But that's not what a trauma bond is. Like you got to let that go if that's the case. I have 7 days to move. All my neighbors have to move all my stuff. All my stuff is ruined. I know you just got there. Like you literally just moved there like what, 2 weeks ago? Being in love with someone and the other person feeling the same way but scared to commit. Being in love with someone and the other person feeling the same way but scared to commit. So are they more dismissive or fearful? Avoidant, Emma Louise. Abuse trauma bond for sure. And it's literally impossible to break fully, I swear. I mean, I broke my abuse trauma bond. Like you break it eventually. You eventually let somebody go fully. We've been through traumatic experiences in our past. Met impatient. Yeah, so that's not a trauma bond. Going through a traumatic experience is not a trauma bond. You got to let that go. That is not an excuse to hold on to him. Because he's clearly not using that as an excuse to hold on to you. Because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about you, not yours. Like somebody who actually cares about you isn't going to risk losing you. They're not going to risk stepping away for a month and losing you if he actually cared. Your plan Z. So all of your stuff is destroyed, Sierra? All of it? Fear of being hurt has had failed marriage. Okay, so he's a fearful avoidant. Fearful avoidants are very, very frustrating to date. You're going to have to be really patient with him and be very consistent with him. Like, show him that he can trust you. Show him that you follow through with your word. Because, like, if you cancel plans on a fearful avoidant, you're, like, fucked. You know, like, you are ruined for them. Like, they do not trust you. Like, fearful avoidants, very hard for them to trust. Very hard for them to rely on people. So, just stay consistent. Be a good communicator. Do what you say you're going to do. And he'll slowly begin to open up. But I understand. You know, he's been hurt, failed marriages. He doesn't want to be hurt again. Like, there's no other option with a fearful avoidant. Like, you can emotionally manipulate them because they love themselves some narcissism and avoidance. So you could pretend to be an avoidant. You know, be hot and cold to get them to chase you a little bit, but who wants to do that? Just, you know, you want to be yourself. Like, there's really nothing more you can do with a fearful avoidant other than be patient and consistent and hope that they open up and not get turned off because you're healthy. Because that's another thing you have to worry about. Fearful avoidance, when somebody's healthy, they get the ick. They don't feel the warm, fuzzy feelings. They don't feel the anxiety. They friend zone you. It's tough. Like, they are not easy to win over. You knew about my trauma bond with my ex. So what is a trauma bond? So a trauma bond is a cycle of abuse and relief. So, for example, Crafty Tumbelina, let's pretend we're in a relationship, and I'm a narcissistic avoidant. I have a dismissive avoidant attachment style, and I'm a narcissist. So we get into a fight. You're upset with me about something, and I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. You're so needy. You're never happy. I can never do anything right. You know, just go be with somebody else. Go be with somebody who's not going to hurt you. And then you're like, no, like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. And this is how I respond. I get in my car and I leave. Or if it's over text, I turn my phone off. And you're like blowing up my phone. You're not hearing anything. It's the next day. You're crying, like, I've been up all night. I've been crying, like, I'm sorry. Like, just come back. And I'm like, fine, I'll give you one more chance. But meanwhile, you're mad at me because maybe I cheated, maybe I liked a girl's picture, maybe I flirted with a girl and it made you uncomfortable. I was the shitty person. And because you got mad at me, I got mad at you for being mad at me. But now it doesn't matter about what I did. All you care about is getting back my love that I just took away from you for being upset with me. But now you're relieved. You're like, oh, okay, everything's fine now. Everything's fine now. They're back. I don't care. I don't care that he liked the picture. I don't care that he liked the picture. I'm his. Like, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. He's in a relationship with me and not them. It shouldn't matter. I'm I'm his. Everything's fine now. And then it happens again. So that's a trauma bond. A trauma bond is when you attach the feeling of relief and being saved by the person who abuses you. That the only way that I can feel okay is if they come back, if they make things better. This person who's hurting me and abusing me and ignoring me and stonewalling, I can only feel okay if they come back. And it's a cycle. It's a cycle to the point where that's all your brain believes is that they are my relief. And I will not be okay if I lose them. I need them. Even though they're abusive, even though they cheat on me, even though they like girls' pictures, even though they flirt with other girls, even though they do this and they do that, even though they hit me, they're the ones who make it okay. That's a trauma bond. And it's so hard to leave because they're releasing these chemicals. Like it's an in and out that make us addicted to them. Literally. We are literally addicted to them like a drug. And when you go through a breakup, it feels like a withdrawal. That's why it's hard to sleep. It's hard to eat. You're crying, you're trembling, like you can't think straight. Meanwhile, they just go on like nothing happened because they're moving on to their supply of dopamine from the next person. That's what narcissists do. That's why they get in a relationship so fast because they can't handle being single. They need the honeymoon stage immediately. It's damaged, not destroyed. It's still usable. An inch and a half of water through the whole house. I love you. And you have to get ready for work. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the lightning hands. Sated, I appreciate you. When you're doing good, they ghost you. I believe that they do. A fearful avoidant will ghost you when you're healthy. A trauma bond is a brutal cycle. It is. It is a brutal cycle. You get addicted to the cortisol and dopamine cycle with the trauma bonds. 100%. Yes. That's a perfect example. Are there different kinds of trauma bonds? There can be a different combination, but ultimately a trauma bond is just believing that the person who's traumatizing me is the only person who can make things better. Lance, thank you for the follow. Maybe he was like that because he'd get mad if he went quiet for days and I asked his family if um he could also be a dismissive avoidant, but I did think narcissist when I heard the falling in love fast and the fact like in you guys falling fast and hard in like 2 months. He disappeared for 2 weeks. He wants to take a break. Like this guy sounds like a textbook narcissist, but if we're giving him the benefit of the doubt, he's at the very least a dismissive avoidant. If he shuts down when there's an issue and he doesn't want to talk. I have a trauma bond that comes and goes. Listening to you helps me out. I needed this today. Well, I'm glad I could help. Like Harry Potter. Well, XO sweetheart, thanks for being here. I'm here to cast spells. My sister and I are both in therapy for childhood abuse. Our therapists have said we're trauma bond. That's why I was confused. I mean, yeah, you could be definitely trauma bonded to your parents. You mean trauma bonded with each other? And I apologized to him for saying something and made him go quiet. Is it normal for it to come and go, for the feeling of the trauma bond to come and go? Initially, yeah, like it's hard to just let somebody go completely. Like you need time to heal and let go and move on. Until you move on from that person, there'll be moments where you're like, I just want them back. I just want them back. I want that person back. But Strawberry, she's still dealing with it. She said some of hers are like still pretty deep rooted. Mine are gone. I do not feel any sort of bond to my abuser anymore. How's your day? My day's good. That makes sense. Maybe I'm understanding her wrong. Are you a therapist? Thank you for sharing. I'm not a therapist. I'm just a hurt boy. I'm just a hurt boy who's learned about himself and learned about the people who's hurt him. Hi, Prince. Hope you're all right. I'm great. How are you, Brina? How do you handle the guilt? I feel like I should have known better, but I keep going back. Handle the guilt of what? Of missing somebody? I don't feel guilty for missing somebody. I have a good heart. Like, why wouldn't I miss somebody? Why wouldn't I want to make a relationship work? Like, I don't feel guilty that I want a relationship to work, even if they're a bad person. I don't feel guilty about it. I'm like, of course I would. I'm a healthy person. I'm a healthy, loving person. Of course I want to work through a relationship. Of course I want to solve problems. Of course I want to be better. Of course I want our relationship to be better. Like, of course I want to communicate and get over this, as I should, as anyone should. I don't feel guilty for that. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to feel love and compassion and empathy. Some days I really want to work things out and miss him, but I keep reminding things. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I keep beating myself up. Yeah, don't do that, Sassy Leslie. Don't beat yourself up for loving somebody. It's okay. I thought it was good, and then he broke my no contact recently. At first, I was like, "Ha, I win." Then a couple days later, it made me have this heavy sadness again, which is why I'm down today. How long ago did you two break up, Strawberry? Like, I was apologizing today for things I didn't do wrong, but they were things he said or did. Yeah, exactly. Like, Naughty Narcy definitely sounds like a narcissist. I didn't want to say it, but all these things you're telling me about him give a narc vibes for sure. It's not as bad as it was in the beginning or even close, but it turns out it still stings a little, and that's okay. That's okay, Strawberry. The last time thinking about my ex stung was probably last summer. We broke up in November of 2021, and I thought I was in the clear after like 3 months, but it came back a little bit in June, and then I'm like, I haven't felt anything since. I've been good. I've been good since June. Have you heard of To Write Love on Her Arms? You should write a book and make someone some branded t-shirts. Have you heard of To Write Love on Her Arms? I've not heard that. I walked away from the guy who couldn't drop the trade BS, and I feel bad. Yes, both the therapists have said separately that my sister and I are trauma bonded because of the abuse. What about feeling guilty for wanting to be friends with the ex? You should not just let them go. Don't be the friends. Just move on. Let them go. Like, why would you want to be friends with somebody who treated you like that? Like, my friends don't treat me like that. Like, that's always my thought process when somebody who's done me dirty is like, oh, we can be friends though. This isn't how a friend would treat me. I don't want to be your friend. My friend wouldn't A friend wouldn't do this to me. I'm not your friend. Like, I'll be indifferent. We can live life on the same planet, and I'm not gonna harass you, and I don't want you harassing me. I don't want to talk to you. Just just leave. Just leave my life. Get it, like, just go. I don't want to be a friend. I broke up with him a year tomorrow, but I went no contact and cut him off 8 months ago. Same time frame as you, kind of. What do you think about being bonded with someone like that? I mean, it brings you closer. You two went through the same experience together, so it's somebody to talk to. So it's cool in that way. Like, it's unfortunate that you two had to go through that, but at least you went through it together. At least you have somebody you can who somebody who like really understands, because it's hard sometimes to really accept that somebody understands what you're going through, but with your sister you don't have a choice but to understand because she's there. So I feel like in that essence it's nice to have somebody, but I'm sure, like, as her sister, you would do anything to make sure that she didn't go through that, and she would probably do the same for you. Like, as nice as it is to have somebody who understands, I'm sure you would trade anything so that she didn't understand. Like, sometimes I'll post post videos and I'll have that same feeling. Like I'll post a video about narcissism or manipulation or abuse, and people will be like, I don't get it. And, I'll just respond to them like, I hope you never do, Like, I don't want to explain it to you. Like, I hope you never get this. I hope you never understand this video. Because I don't want anybody to go through that. And that's a lot of why I share my experience and share what I've learned, what red flags you should be looking out for, what things should make you cautious, what things you shouldn't be putting up with, like how to set boundaries, because I don't want people to go through what I've gone through. We have so many people in here who are in their younger 20s, their mid 20s, and it's like y'all are just babies. And if I can help you find a healthy partner in your 20s so that you're not where I'm at 31 having gone through this shit, that's awesome. Like if I can help you set boundaries now so you can be healthy, at least healthier, and keep working on yourself from this point forward, like I love that. I love that I can help stop people from making the mistakes that I've made. I couldn't find one reason to make it work because it seems like he wanted something different. That's okay. My other ex was a textbook narcissist, and this one didn't seem like one at all. He was so different. Well, there are different kinds of narcissists, but when you say textbook narcissist, what does that mean to you? Because you also have to remember a narcissist is a combination of 5 out of 9 traits, you know? So that could be like a narcissist is ultimately grandiose, low empathy with a dash of the other traits. Like who knows what else they have? You just need 5. What do you look for in a partner? I look for somebody who's a good communicator. I look for somebody whose morals align with mine. Like I've learned that I don't want a partner who lives a lifestyle that makes me anxious or uncomfortable. For example, a girl who clubs at night. Like I'm not judging any girl who clubs, but I just know at this point in my life that is not the kind of partner I want. That's too much anxiety for me, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with anxiety every weekend, so I just simply don't date those kind of girls. So I just want somebody whose morals align with me, who who can communicate, somebody who's kind, who's caring, who cares if I'm hurt, and they care to adjust their behavior when it's hurting me, and that I can do the same for them. That's what I look for, just somebody who's empathetic. He says he wants to stay friends so he can keep the feelings of care and love he feels for me. He wants to be your friend so that he can tap into your supply when he needs it. His words were just not matching up with what a healthy relationship would do. I tried to explain. I'm in the worst situation I can imagine, living with an ex fiance. Yikes. I feel you. That sounds awful. Well, kind I felt that response. Good. Good. Knowing someone who seems genuine, who seems very genuine, very down to earth. Hello, Russian moment. Sniper. Samantha, hello. I keep meeting dudes who bring up marriage early. Why is that? They say they'd marry me. I think they're just being playful and flirting. I wouldn't take anything like that too serious if someone's like, "Oh, we should get married." Like a lot of girls do that too. They're just flirting. You still look tired. Russian mama, you look tired. Yeah, we are very dependent on each other, though we can't go a day without talking. I look I took the brunt of the beatings for her, my little sister. I can't live alone. No, I understand, Brina. That's horrible that you have to still live with your ex fiance. But hopefully, hopefully y'all are able to branch out and look for other people while you're living together, trying to get out of there. Needed you 10 years ago. I needed me 10 years ago too, but I'm here now. She has done guilt for me. It's dealing with, which is sad. She feels that way. What time do you go live during the morning? Like right now? I try to shoot for 3 p.m. is the new time I try to go live. Right now it's 4 p.m. So I need to get off of here soon because I do an hour. Hello, Rachel. Just want to drop in the trading then. That's like right there. You want to save someone from going through what you did. Yes. X is a covert narcissist. They're sneaky. They are sneaky. Can avoidance go 3+ months without talking? In a relationship? No. After a breakup, yes. My ex-fiance, and nobody should go more than 24 hours talking to you if you're in a relationship or if you're in a talking stage. Everybody you should be in touch at some way or another every single day if you're seriously talking, especially if you're in an actual relationship. Anybody, if you can go 24 hours not saying a word to me, you ain't the one. My ex-fiance now calls himself my boyfriend. Great situation. Oh no. Oh no, that's awful. I'll be 31 and often replay memories of my mind. Stefano, hello. Your heart is never going to forget what made you happy, but don't fall back into the memories. Bars. Everybody who's new here, click the follow button. I appreciate it so much. Follow me on Instagram at SuperCan Gaming. I'm going to be getting off here soon. Drop a corgi and I'll follow you back before I leave. I hope you find what you're looking for. Party people do seem like a type not to date. I mean, 2 party people can work out, but I'm just not a party person. So I just don't want that in a partner. It is what it is, you know? Do your thing. If you're a party person, do your thing. Like, I'm not going to date you, but you'll find somebody. You'll find another party person who will date you. And you can go to parties together and have fun. But it's not going to be me, and that's okay. I can't marry everybody. And you don't need everybody liking you. It's fine. He wants to have someone who is there to care and support him when he's struggling because he has no one else to turn to. No. He wants your supply. He wants your supply while he looks for other women. Not yours. It's as simple as that. He wants your supply. Be here for me, support me while I look elsewhere, and you're just sitting there waiting for me. And once I find somebody, I'm gonna throw you away. And I'm like, I've just been thinking about it, and Nutty Nurse, I think we should just go our separate ways. We should just stay friends. And then he's gonna hide his girlfriend that he already has. He already has a girl. I'm not saying right now, but in this situation, like a month later, he already has a girlfriend that he's hiding from you. And then you're gonna find out in like 2 months when he makes it Facebook official because she's like, "We've been official for 2 months now. Make it official. Like, put it on Facebook or I'm gone." And he's just gonna give into her. That's what's gonna happen. Will you be uploading the Love Ship stream from yesterday evening? I missed it. Not much happened, Ali. So I won't be uploading last night's because nothing really happened last night. We were just hanging out. Like no interesting topics last night. So he also misses me because he basically lived here. Hola, hello, Jose. I wish I could message you, but I don't accept people who don't pay for a Lunchable. My ex is talking to me more than he was these last 2 weeks. Wish you good night. Thank you. Hello, Cody. How are you? So this is a little specific, but what do you think of a spouse having a Snapchat with a different name? I think if you don't have a Snapchat for business reasons, you don't need a Snapchat if you're in a relationship. Like uninstall the app. And you're gonna be like, oh, but what about the filters use Instagram? Bitch. Just kidding. Instagram's got better filters than Snapchat does. The fact that he's using a different name tells me he's probably on dating apps. Like that's a red flag. So here's a trick that one of my viewers shared with me that they do. I don't remember who it was, but what this woman does is if a guy's coming over, he will tell her, "Can you bring me some Starbucks?" And the reason that she does that is so she can look on the cup to see if he's using a fake name. Because when he's at Starbucks getting the drink, he's not thinking, I need to tell her my fake name. They're just like, oh yeah, my name is Crafty Tumbelina. And then she picks up the cup and it's like, Crafty Tumbelina, you told me your name was Mark. Who's Crafty Tumbelina? You know, so that's like a telltale sign they're probably in a relationship, more specifically married. and they don't want somebody to look them up on Facebook and see that they're in a relationship. That's why people use fake names. So red flag for sure. Brittany, thank you for the follow. Exactly. I don't go out drinking, not into that with a partner. Want to ride bikes, walk on the beach. Could be his daughter's mom. Yeah, that's what just happened to me. We never became Facebook official, and he only paid cash on our dates. His name Joe is primary. His screen name is like Matt or something. All right. I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Click the follow button if you follow me on Instagram at SuperCanGaming. Drop those corgis, and I'll follow you back. And I'll see you tonight in the Love Ship. This has been a fun live. I like 3 p.m. slot. 3 p.m. slot will stick. Plus, his Facebook privacy settings are really messed up. Got a lot of excuses for this guy. All right. I think it's awesome to be in a relationship with somebody you don't have to make excuses for. Don't forget the clip. I won't. I love you all so much. I'll see you tonight in the Love Ship. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. You're great too. You're great too, Nutty Nurse. Goodbye. Enjoy your day. Nikki, thank you for the follow.